Like my sisters up here, you know, we aren't the only families out here fighting. I mean, LA got a lot of families out here. And which is a lot of the reasons why I continue to come out here. It's not just about my son, it's about all these lives that have been stolen. I'm the mama of Eric Rivera. He was 20 years old when he was murdered by LAPD Harbor Division in 2017. I've been coming out here for almost 4 years now. I remember the day when I first came out here for my first ejaculation protest. These barricades weren't out here. We used to be able to stand literally right up there. But they put these up here because of us, because they know we're shining the light on them. They're scared. They're scared of us because you know we're gonna tear this shit down. We're not out here to fuck around. We ain't taking this shit as no joke. These are lies that we're talking about. These are fucking coward-ass cops that are getting away with murder, getting promoted. And that's just bullshit. I'm not going to stand for it. What they did to my baby, I deserve some kind of justice. Justice would be for my son to still be alive. Justice would be for all our loved ones to still be alive. Yes. But we ain't never going to get that justice from this corrupt system. You know what justice is for me? And I'm going to get it this way, is me coming out here like today. It's me standing with these families. It's me sharing my son's story. It's me sharing everybody's story. Yes. Me going to the state capitol to fight for new laws. Me going and holding these officers accountable by clock watching. All of that is my justice. Because I'm never going to be able to depend on this system. They failed me the second they let those cops go back to work the next day. They failed my son. They failed the community. And they think it's a joke. They think it's a game. And I'm not putting up with this shit. And I swear, I mean, just like in Minneapolis, when that Minneapolis police station came down.
Yep.
Buildings gotta come down.
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down.
And I best believe I'll be that first moment to be right up there. Yeah, I'm not fucking around. My baby meant the world to me. My son didn't deserve to die. He was shot 7 times with a bullet to his head that killed him instantly in just a matter of seconds. Then they ran him over with their out-of-control car because they failed to put it in park. Within 1 second of them jumping out, they fired at my son. My son had no chance at all. They gave him no chance. It took them 11 seconds total to do what they did to my son. They shot him 7 times, pretty much from head to toe. Their car was in drive when they jumped out of the vehicle, which was pure negligence. Everything that they did that night was pure negligence on their part, not my son. Not only did they fail to put their vehicle in park, the driver realized that the car was still coming forward towards my son's lifeless body on the sidewalk. Decided to try to jump back in and step on the brake, but instead of stepping on the brake, he steps on the gas. They never turned their dash cam on, which is another huge mistake that they should be held accountable. Their body cams were on, but you can't see my son in any of the body cam footages because it's pretty much blocked by their arms from when they put their guns out, so their arms are blocking the cameras, which is another technique for them to cover up their shit. They ended up hitting my son underneath the whole front of their car undercarriage. There's a metal gate that actually stopped the bumper right here. But if it wasn't for that gate, that car would have crushed my son's head. In the video, when he steps on the gas, you can hear it go vroom, and then boom, and it hits the gate. I could just imagine what it would have done to my son's face if it wasn't for that gate. They left the car on him for 12 hours instead of taking it off of him. Like, that's a human being. 12 hours. They had to hire a crane the next day to come and pick up their patrol car off of his body. And because they left the car on him for so long, it gave him excessive burn marks on his chest too. They left him uncovered for 3 hours. For the whole city to see, for everybody passing by, for everybody living in their houses, for them to see my son like this. This is the last picture I have of him. For 3 hours they didn't cover him up. Who does precious to me. And I gotta fight every day. I know now my binoculars, my blinders are off. I see everything differently in this world now. My life has changed so much with how dirty and corrupt the system is. And I'm proud I know now. I'm glad I know, because at least I can stand up and fight, because all I want is this world to be a better place. We shouldn't have to fear walking down the street. We shouldn't even have to fear being at home with these fucking cops pulling up. I got 4 other sons I gotta live for. They're becoming young adults and they're being harassed by the cops all the time. I gotta fear for their lives. I gotta fear for mine. I gotta fear for all of us. It's not right. I don't hate nobody. I'm such a lover. I just want to spread love into this world. I just want to fight for what's right. I want to make sure we have human rights. Yes. And they violate them. And I just have so much animosity now in my heart towards them, you know, and it's not right. They have so much disrespect for us. They give us disrespect all the time, and all we do is come out here, we pour our hearts out humbly. Yeah, we come out here pissed and talking shit and shoving it right up their asses. But you know what? We come out here humbly because we just want some help. We want these officers accountable. We want people to be like, you know what? That's fucked up. No, that cop needs to be fired. That cop needs to be put in jail. But all this system is in it for the money. They're all out here for they're all sellouts.
That's right. Yeah.
They're fucking sellouts. Fuck that. Life is too precious. But yeah, I'm gonna fight for the rest of my life. I hope that one day I can see those cops be held accountable. Who knows if I'll be alive, but this system is so fucked up. Even when we go to state capitals to fight for new laws, I've been one of the mamas that have been a driving force and sharing my story all around the world. With what I'm going up against, what our families are going up against, how we're being treated. You know, and even with these new laws that we got passed, they're still killing us. And Gascon, that fool's on my shit list already. How dare he? He wants to sit there and be like, don't threaten me with coming to my house. Fuck you. We're gonna chase his ass just like we chased Jackie Lacey's ass. Yeah. He ain't no exception. In fact, Gascon's DA because of us. He wouldn't have that fucking job as District Attorney if it wasn't for us. Right. Getting rid of Jackie Lacey. Right. Yeah, I remember, man, we chased Jackie Lacey everywhere. That girl couldn't even go on a plane without one of us on that same plane and be like, aren't you Jackie Lacey? When are you going to start prosecuting these killer cops, man? Right. I remember we chased her at a church one day. She was trying to get an award at a church. How dare she? And we had to let them, we almost had to let that church know who the fuck they were fucking with. That's right. She had the nerve to be up there when we called her ass out. She didn't even have one word come out her mouth at that podium trying to accept the first female black DA award for Black History Month or something like that. Not one word came out her mouth and all this mom was got her ass. She had the nerve to be up there singing We Shall Overcome with the choir. Overcome her. But we don't fuck around, man. Us LA families out here, we hard, man. We're riding hard, man. Our boots are to the ground. Our fists are up. We got a fire in our ass and in our heart. And we're going to come and tear this shit down. That door can't hide. Yes. Wants to be like, don't threaten me about coming to my house. Who the fuck? What the fuck? As long as these cops can keep coming to my house, I'm going to show them to your house. Yeah. Yeah. So I love y'all. Thank you so much. Please continue to come out here. There's so many other families that, you know, need their stories shared to be heard, and you know, we need the support. We can't do this alone, you know, but hey, best believe if we have to, we will. And I just really appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. God bless y'all.